to the point, bro.
Back at it.
Straight at it, Mkhwanazi.
Mkhwanazi, bro.
The biggest topic is it scandal
Scandalous.
or keep files?
Scandalous. Yo, bro, and it's because this case, I remember we talked about it back then, man. Something like this.
We did, and then nobody was like paying attention to it.
Yeah, nobody was paying attention to it.
And when I saw the files being revealed, I was like, oh, we did say something about this. There's the Minister of Police, Senzo Mchunu.
Senzo Mchunu,
He was implicated into an IP letter that was sent to Mkhwanazi to say, we're investigating you on certain things.
Yes.
And now Mkhwanazi comes out and say, these guys are actually after me. They're working with the cartel that is in Joburg.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Drugs are getting moved from Durban to Joburg, getting processed in Joburg, and then they are moved all over South Africa.
But then also there was this guy who was working closely to the minister, who was not hired in the Department of Policing. But
there's Matlala and Mkhoroshi. Which one are you talking about?
Something
Mkhoroshi,
like Mkhoroshi.
Yes.
So, but I think this gentleman, he said he was from the Northwest, something like that. There was a guy who was constantly sending him messages.
Say he was an activist and what?
Nah, sending him messages.
And allegedly he's a thug. He's a big thug. He's a criminal.
So what I'm realizing right now is that South African politics or the South African government has never been free. The state has always been captured by who has the money.
It's true, because if Mkhwanazi can come out, imagine a general in the police, he's a commissioner in KZN, coming out and saying there's a problem, and the problem is bigger than what we think.
Yeah.
And mind you, there are so many times where we're worried about Nigerian drug dealers. We're saying, Nigerian drug dealers. They are not the big problem. They are not the big problem. There's a bigger problem because the drug field is controlled by cartels everywhere. Cartels.
Yes. And then now also because it's not...
In essence, we can say we are living in a Mexico. So we can say it's a small Mexico.
In a way, because right now what Mkhwanazi is saying is that in this cartel, it's also not only police officers, only people in the judiciary,
politicians as well.
Same thing to the conversation where I said, like, yo, bro, anybody who is actually in the ANC, that's why the top people are always sitting in the top as themselves, is because now they are in a cartel. It's a secret. We're dealing in something that is illegal and can't let someone who is not participating actually be in charge. That's what I'm thinking.
That's true. Remember, let's look at Mkhwanazi, for example. Why would they want Mkhwanazi out? Mkhwanazi has been fighting left and right against this guy who are destroying these trucks that are delivering money.
The SBV
That
cars.
is also a cartel. There's also a cartel behind that steals money from those trucks, fund certain political parties and politicians. That's how it works. And then those guys get protection from that. So when you, as Mkhwanazi, you step into the picture and then you start stopping that flow of money from the cash in transit, you start investigating where the money is going.
Yeah.
What happened?
Now, what I understand, what I really like about what Mkhwanazi did is that because the major part of this all started when they wanted to investigate the political killings. Why are politicians being killed for positions? So now when they start tracking, now the official politicians that are issuing that you should stop investigating investigating this without any further. So now it brings us suspicions that who is fighting the team that is researching these political killings.
It's obvious. The same people who are hiring hitmen to go after and kill other politicians. Because here's the thing to what you just said now. If you check at the ruling party, its main base, it's these businesses that are giving it money.
Yeah.
And if you check, most of those businesses that are giving it money is the same money that is coming from the government. It's like, I give you a tender. And then you're going to come and fund ANC during the next campaign.
Yeah.
It's always like that.
So the money just
circulating
around
like that.
Yeah.
We give you 6 billion, you're gonna have to bring 2 billion when we have to campaign. There's this money which is missing in this other, I don't know if it's a municipality or what. They say there's this other, either it's 2 billion or 6 billion that went missing. And then that 6 billion that went missing, it has to do with this guy. Either allegedly it has to do with, they call him Ket Matlala. You've heard about him?
No, I think that Matlala, no, not sure.
Ket Matlala, he has this security company that's like he gets some attenders
Oh,
from
no,
the
from
police.
the police.
Yes, he gets tenders.
Yes,
That guy.
I've heard about
That's
the guy. Yeah, I've heard about the guy.
That's the guy. So when he gets tenders from the police, he then comes and then fund the same ministers of police, the same lieutenants and generals there. And why does he do that? He does that for protection.
Yeah, he does that for protection. And also you might find that he has a security company. It's not only a security company, he also has the drugs on the side. Who knows? It's an alleged thing.
It's always like that.
But bro, like the timing of this all, bro, like I'm just looking at it, it's what you call. I've also heard certain memorings about David Mabuza, about maybe previously before he was also something like part of drug cartels and stuff like that. He just passed away recently, and I'm just wondering the timing of this all. That okay, why him? Why is he saying all of this now?
Why? Well, I think I don't know if what Mkhwanazi said has anything to do with Mabuza. I don't know in any way. I'm trying to even think now think as to how we can link it. But the timing for him is, I mean, now they're disbanding that task force, the special task force for political killings.
Yeah.
And when they are doing that, what happens is there was a conversation between the Minister of Police, and this guy, is it Brown Muhorosh? Yeah, but the guy in Northwest, who has been said to be an activist. Brian Muhoroshi apparently was being investigated. And when he was being investigated, now the Minister of Police is saying, we have disbanded the task force that was investing that. The dockets are now in Pretoria, sitting in the minister's office. Those guys won't bother you anymore. How can a Minister of Police be alerting someone who's under investigation, saying those guys will stop bothering you, they won't come to your house anymore?
Apparently that guy is the guy who's closely working with the minister, and this guy also was trying to build a relationship with what's this one?
Sibia.
No, not Sibia. With this one,
Mkhwanazi.
With Mkhwanazi, by trying to send secret meetings that they are heavy, so trying to build.
Because Mkhwanazi said but Mkhwanazi says I don't know whether
he was suspicious. He let that guy try to give him information, and then when he went to check. I think he went to check in the department that, hey guys, do you know this guy? They were like, yes, we know this guy. Who is he? He works with the minister, but he's not in the department.
Yeah, he's
an associate.
And mind you, how is it that
he knows
somebody who's not part,
things?
Somebody who's not part of the department is able to know what's happening.
And he's sending you now documents.
Documents,
bro. Like cases, even send them Mkhwanazi cases. That you see this case here, and then he tried to show him, no, you will receive. He said, General Khan will report to you after sending him the documents that Mkhwanazi was supposed to receive but didn't receive. Like, how does a stranger who's not part of the police department have these documents that I was supposed to receive and didn't receive?
But it still goes back to my sentiment to say the Nigerians we've been worried about are not the big problem.
They're not.
That's just a small cake. And that's why, if you remember Operation Dudu. Is it Operation? No. This is October. And usually they go to the police to escort them to then do this drug bust. They got a letter. Mojalaf got a letter from one general in the police. I don't know if it's the deputy commissioner or what. And then they were told that the police will no longer escort them when they're going to do a drug bust.
Oh.
Imagine the police saying that.
Bro, I just feel like the Nigerians were always a scapegoat. It's like, I feel like
it's always like that.
I feel like
politicians,
what they do to us to not see what they are doing to the country. They make us hate our own brothers. Like, for instance, let's just talk about xenophobia or at large. They make us blame our fellow brothers for not getting jobs. They make us blame us even right now for drugs and all these things. They are the ones who are incompetent. They are the ones who are supposed to be creating jobs. They are the ones who are supposed to be making sure that South Africans get the jobs, and the people who are complaining about not getting the jobs.
Let me put it like this, when it comes to drugs, the drug issue is almost close to the issue of the borders. The same way the borders are porous, there's someone who stands to benefit. And it's someone who doesn't even come out and talk and say anything. But there is someone. And this someone is not just one person or one individual. There's a group, there's a cartel that benefits from the borders being open. Same thing with the drugs. Having Nigerians in South Africa it allows us to always say the Nigerians. And yes, Nigerians will sell small-time drugs, they'll sell nyawupe and start to try to make money there, which is not okay as well. But there's a bigger cartel.
Bigger than
there's
them.
A bigger cartel. There's big money in drugs.
So it's a sense of maybe these South Africans, bro, like or these Nigerians, they see that it's being done in this country, and then maybe they were once caught trying to transport these things, and it's the same probably police that lets them out and say, okay, we're gonna use you to sell this.
But someone said, if you see most of these drugs that are all over South Africa, police vans are the ones that are transporting these drugs that are moving. People they're using these police vans. A police won't search another police car.
Exactly. So that's why always the police, they know. It's like, bro, in any community where they sell drugs, bro, everybody know where the drug dealer stays.
That's the thing.
Even the police
the police know.
But no, the nigga won't get arrested.
You know, it reminds me of this other time where someone said someone went to report a case about someone who's selling drugs in the community, and the police called that person who is being reported. That there's someone here who's reporting that you are selling drugs. Is it true?
Wow. Wow.
Bro, imagine now.
Bro.
They're throwing that guy who's opening a case
fire,
under the
breeze, bro. What the fuck?
And they're calling you by your name. There's this guy who says he's your neighbor. You are selling drugs in the community. Is it true?
Yo, bro.
What are they doing?
Yo, bro.
Trying to get you killed.
Trying to get you killed straight up. So that's the thing. And no, but that's why you can't just go and report about somebody selling drugs. It's a dangerous game.
Those kind of things. That's why you've seen witnesses getting killed every now and then. There's that guy, the auditor. Have you heard about that story of that auditor who was investigating some money that went missing into some municipality? He got killed. They buried him. Ekurhuleni. He was investigating at Ekurhuleni. He got buried. He was killed. Hitman was hired.
So what is the president's responsibility, president's role in all of this, bro?
While you're on that saying, what is the role and duty of the president in this case when things are like this? I'm not sure, because what if he's also implicated? What if? What if these people, this big cartel that we don't know of, that nobody's speaking of, is also somehow funding him in certain ways? So what if he is also scared of them? That's what happens.
So right now we're gonna look at the president's action. What he's gonna do next? Because
what is he gonna say?
So right now he's still hiding behind the BRICS meeting in South America. So right now I think we're gonna see. But the thing is with the guy, bro, like one thing we don't want to see in him is one of those things are those commissions where they come cameras that goes on for 4 years and then they edit nothing.
We don't want to see that, because next thing we have another national dialogue. And
waste of our time, bro.
We don't want to see that
until another president comes through. No.
But someone was saying, what if they fight? Mkhwanazi realized that they're gonna fire him, and he thought, let me spill the beans while I still have this power and attention.
Well, what I'm hearing is that maybe because this war has been brewing for some time. So there were people also just trying to get him fired or arrested or trying to plot things against him, because he is trying to uncover deep secrets with this
thing. The most strongest thing that he said was, South Africa is no longer safe. And at least I am a police.
I have a gun.
I can defend myself. But what about the general public who don't have rifles, who don't have guns to protect themselves?
And you see what that also implies, bro. He's saying that my life is now even in danger.
That's true.
But I'm ready to fight for myself, to do whatever. But I realize that my life is in danger.
What about the general public who are getting destroyed by these drugs that are being moved around. Because it's easier to stop this thing.
Exactly,
it's way
bro.
Too easy.
It's
you
too
stop
easy.
the cartel, you stop the movement of drugs. Now, I don't care about these Nigerians that are. Do we know the police know them? The police know all of them by name, even address where they stay.
The only thing they won't expose them is because they're eating there. They go there to get tax money, bro. It's like this police when they go to Lamakulin, they take bread, they take stock, and then
every
they give
day
them
they're no longer buying lunch.
Yeah, every day they go there for lunch. So I think it's the same thing with the drug dealers too.
But you are Ramaphosa now. You're coming back. What is your first thing? What do you do first?
No, man. If you're Ramaphosa, bro, if he's implicated, I think he's gonna play the long game. Yeah, we're gonna get into another commission, investigations that are gonna go on forever. But if he's not implicated, he's gonna get the right team to find the truth, deal with it ASAP. Whoever needs to be arrested gets arrested. Whoever needs to.
But what if Mkhwanazi already has the evidence? Because I don't think
because he was ready.
Yes, I don't think Mkhwanazi can just come in public and say things that they have not been investigated.
And what I like about that,
they've investigated everything. It's there, sitting where they we have proof. Because you can't come out and say
to the public,
well, you don't have proof.
And have this type of allegations.
You don't do that.
Anyway, but I think from how he was speaking in the sense of there's a text message, here's a voice note, here's the document. So whatever he was speaking, there's reference to each and every word. Here's a text message. He said, I didn't send this text message, it just came to me. And here's the proof.
And Mom Keys as well is implicated somewhere because they're saying in a house they found guns that belonged to Cat Matlala. Yeah. So this whole thing is that's why I'm saying it's bigger than what we think.
Yeah.
This tender thing, you remember when they said there are tender cartels?
Yeah.
Yes, there are people who are kind of gatekeeping these tenders.